Hello, children. Oh my goodness, just woke up not long ago. One second, I am pinging the server real quick. There we are. There we are. Where's your favorite fitness influencer and Splatoon hater? How are you doing today? I woke up, did a little bit of hating, did a little bit of fitness. Life's pretty good. Life's pretty good, honestly. I gotta give a shout out, first and foremost, to the ones who have been making this channel revive possible. That being the D1 Nintendo Glazers. I swear to God, man, if it weren't for them absolutely meat riding the living piss out of Nintendo, I don't think it would be going this well. Well, like children, I don't think you understand how well it's actually going right now. Let me share a number with you guys. Let me share a number. In the last 48 hours, we have received 15,878 views. To go from, we were in a horrible, I gotta get out of this cave. This is the cave I was exploring during the Xbox video. It was bad. It was bad. The channel was dead. And it's honestly giving me hope that, at least right now with what I'm seeing, that this isn't gonna be that hard of a comeback to make. I've had to make different comebacks before, when I like fall off the deep end and don't want to do stuff. This one's not looking that bad. I don't think I've gone down the side of the cave yet. Sweet. So honestly, I gotta give thanks to the people, to the Soylent drinking wife's boyfriend having chud maxing Nintendobros for doing the absolute most to make sure that my channel comes back stronger than ever, because it would not be possible without that. I'm thinking of doing a skit within the next few. I can't do it right now because I still don't have a car. I can't get supplies for the skit I want to do. It's like a real life. Oh, there's a cave up there too. I need to get supplies for it, and I can't do it till I have my car again. But I want to do like a day in the life of the average Nintendo, and all I know is that I want to like start off by like drinking a bottle of soy, and I want to have like a blooper where I'm just like violently vomiting after drinking it, and I want to have one scene where like I play I have someone play like my wife, and then someone would play the wife boyfriend there, and they're like, well, it's 4 p.m. My wife's boyfriend is over, but that's okay because today I'm going to be playing Mario Kart or some shit like that. Like I'm getting hit hard with the rage baiting allegations. I don't think you guys understand what me rage baiting really looks like, because I will go to like the highest degree of debauchery to truly troll. Camera's broken. Is it really breaking again? I can't even see anything on Streamlabs. How broken is it right now? Do I really have to get a new webcam? It's probably not my webcam, and it's probably the piss-ass adapter that, the piss-ass USB-C to USB-A adapter I use with my Mac. Someone mentioned the recent PlayStation blog. I have not seen it yet. What's in it? I'm getting hit so hard with the PlayStation fanboy allegations, which to me is absolutely crazy, because if you would have told me when I was like 13 that I was going to be accused of being a PlayStation fanboy, that would have, I wouldn't have believed you, because I was such an Xbox fanboy at the time. Like, I'm really not a fanboy of anyone, I just cannot come to a logical conclusion that there is a better console on the market right now. After having all three of them this generation, PlayStation has been my favorite. No, that is simply just a personal opinion. Now, what was this about? A PlayStation blog? If you really want to switch to, at least wait a little bit. I'm talking to whoever not affected by a certain socioeconomic pressure like you two are, relative. I think in general, most people should wait. It's the people that pre-order that are the real problem. Pre-ordering video games is already so shunned. I don't know why anyone would think, yeah, pre-ordering a console, that's a real great move there. That'll really help to show people that, you know, we really care to make sure we're not... Hi there. Don't care anymore, there's a fox. Where are you going? He's leading... That's the fox of death. Leading me to my demise. Oh, okay, we're back outside again. I feel like I missed part of that cave. I might go back in there. I'm not getting one at launch and start games. I'm really interested. Exactly. Exactly. I don't believe that Mario Kart is a system seller. Personally. Like, and I've got another video on the Switch 2 coming out in a few days, and I talk about this in a lot more depth. Mario Kart is a game that everyone has, but is it really a system seller? Like, for real, how many... I feel like it's just a game that everyone has, but no one goes and they're like, I'm so excited about the new Mario Kart, that's gonna make me want to drop $500 on a console. Also, you'll be able to get Switch 2 games for free if you sail the 7 seas, you know what I'm saying. I condone that, but I think it's gonna be a while. A lot longer than it took for Switch 1 games to emulate. Because, it is definitely leaps and bounds above the Switch 1. Just, it's at a weird middle point where it's got some power that it'll probably be good for like 2 years, power-wise, and then, after that, I think is when we're going to start running into issues. What do I not need? I don't need the 3 pale oak planks. We have pale oak saplings. We'll get more. But I think it is going to be hard. The Switch 1 emulation was so easy because the Switch 1 was so weak. The Switch 2 is, it's not that weak to the point we're going to be able to get emulation up and running for it that easily. And even if we could, then, most people aren't going to have the PCs powerful enough to do that. See patience when it pays off. My thinking here, I'm fine with getting one at whatever point. I'm just not going to, I'm going to make sure Nintendo doesn't get that money. I'll buy it pre-owned whenever I can find one that pops up pre-owned. I just don't think they deserve my money. Because I want to play good games. And I know it'll get good games. But I don't believe that they're charging the right price for the good games, so therefore I'm not going to give them my money for it. That's the mindset. It's the mindset of, I love me, I don't love them. There's a whole lot of stupid inventory management there. Chat, I think this cave might be fully explored. Is there stuff up there? It looks like there's stuff up there. So, someone referenced a PlayStation blog, and I still do not know what you're talking about, because I have not read it. All I've heard today is, I did hear a little bit from it. That, a bunch of the people that were laid off from Bungie ended up forming a new team over there, and they're working on a new MOBA. Which I think is interesting. I mean, Bungie in general has been curious. Personally, I don't know if you guys have seen all the Marathon controversy. I'm still excited for Marathon. I probably will end up not getting it day one, but I'll probably get it within the first week, depending on how the reviews go. If it ends up being a complete piece of garbage, I might skip out on it, but I like Bungie games. I know how that Bungie cycle works. They're backed up against the wall, so it probably means they're gonna absolutely cook. We'll see though. But that's a game that I'm like pretty cautiously optimistic about. I might just shoplift the Switch 2 in the new Mario Kart if I want it badly enough. No Target employee's gonna care, and Nintendo will never notice how many mouths are on their tip. You know what? That might be the optimal strat here. You for real might be cooking with that one. Yes, yeah. Ooh, that's a nice cave. While the Glazers and Meat Riders keep them busy, we'll just go into Target and then steal it. It's that simple. Nintendo doesn't want you to know this, but you can just walk into the store and steal the Switch 2. It's completely free. From my understanding, that's the good stuff featured in the blog. Oh, so that's all that. He probably got my attention because he knows I'm a D1 Bungie Glazer, which I will remain to be. That's that's my Nintendo. There is I will meat ride for Bungie every single day of the week. I don't know how many others of you are Destiny players, but there was the reveal for the new expansion today, or not today, a few days ago. And apparently they're doing like a whole ass like Star Wars expansion. I'm not excited about that. Think of it this way. They're saying that it's still going to be like a Destiny story primarily. That's cool. But why are there Destiny characters holding lightsabers? It's like, I like peanut butter, and I also like cottage cheese, but I don't want to exactly put those two things together. I think are you streaming the brain rot screen ratio? Because we need more subscribers. We need more. The only way we stay back is if we get more. So we stream the brain rot ratio and get the brain rotted people. They'll click the button. More live service slop. But it's Bungie live. This is I don't know. They're from the leaks from Bungie, they're like, what is that? Oh, that's an amethyst geode. Cool. Leaks coming out of Bungie have said that they have like such little confidence in it that it's not going to shock me if it completely fails. But I do want to try it once, especially if they, like, Concord the whole situation up, and the whole thing is just, like, dead. I want to at least experience it. I mean, my interest is always going to be more in Destiny. I don't really care nearly as much for Marathon. Oh, is there more cave behind here too? This geode, like, not fully, thrown in English class, baby. That's what I like to see. You don't actually need to pay attention in school. You need to pull up to the stream. Damn straight. I like that idea right there. Alan, I'm gonna tell your teacher. My problem is that when I went mining, I didn't, like, do any inventory management beforehand. The new Marathon is apparently doing something different with its live service, so maybe it's not doomed. Sorry, I was choking on popcorn for a sec. I have faith in Bungie's ability to deliver. Now, they're definitely doing some live service slop, but these guys invented live service slop. I believe in them to reinvent the wheel here. I think if anyone could do it, it would be Bungie. I could be wrong here. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know. But I want to believe that they can do it. Can you play some SpongeBob? Shut up. We're not doing this again. What do I not need here? I don't need bone meal. I don't really need bones either. 0 out of 10 inventory management here. Where did I leave off in this cave? Hence maybe not doomed. I have faith. I will glaze Bungie until the day they shut down. Nothing will stop me or sway my opinion in this. Why did I make that many sticks? I can make that many torches though. So why am I making them in the most, like, stupid manner possible? Are we at diamond level? I'm not seeing anything. Percy, would you win in a fight against 100 gorillas? Absolutely. You know, really, I fight my own 100 gorillas every day. But instead of 100 gorillas, it's just like little Timmy on his mom's iPad, commenting angry things because he doesn't like when someone attacks his favorite billion-dollar corporation. Dude, some of the comments on that video were fucking hilarious, man. Like, holy shit. I was wearing a tie-dye shirt and someone was like, did you have, like, piss on your shirt? Like, is tie-dye, like, a foreign concept to you? 12-year-old levels are through the roof. I don't think I need 2 raw gold. I'd rather take the iron. If we just not hit... How big is this cave? Do I need more lapis? Yeah, I can take some more. What are we at now? Cool. What am I in? Is that... Oh, okay, that only goes down a block. Okay, I guess I, like, overhyped this cave here. I thought there would be a lot more in it. Now, let me pose a question to you guys. If you, what do you think would have been, like, the perfect launch title for Switch 2? Personally, I think they should have stuck tried and true here and done a new Zelda at launch. But a 3D Mario would have been a really good one, too. I think they're taking too many risks here. And I think they're getting a little caught up with themselves again. Like, Nintendogs real. this is something I'm going to talk about in the video coming out either tomorrow or the day after. Like, no longer being the cheapest one on the market anymore, I think is really going to come around to hit them hard. And I don't think anyone's really understanding that now. That, like, I think it's a little messed up that the cheapest way into getting a new console is to go with Microsoft, and that's like after they just hiked up the prices on everything. I think 3D Mario Team is the Donkey Kong, so maybe that's why there's no 3D Mario. Yeah, I think it's like already been confirmed that that's them. I'm thinking they're not taking any risk at all. They're taking all of the wrong risks. Mario Kart is the perfect launch title, best-selling exclusive of all time. This was what I was talking about earlier. I don't think correlation is causation here. I don't know anyone that bought a Switch for Mario Kart, even though everyone that has a Switch has Mario Kart. It's like, we all have it, but I don't know how many of us really were like, God damn it, I really want to play Mario Kart. You know what would have been an amazing system seller, though? Another Animal Crossing. I think that one would have guaranteed a lot more. And then maybe have Mario Kart as like the game coming out in the second month. I think the safest route would have been a new 3D Mario. Mario Odyssey for the first time felt magical to me. I'm doing something like that, but I've never been smart. I think it's impossible to go wrong with a 3D Mario. That always would have been a good idea. I want to do an, there's, I gotta get the popcorn cheese off my finger, hold on. I want to do a video trying to, like, figure out when we're getting another I've had a bit of an Animal Crossing phase lately. I don't know what inclined me to play it, but I just felt like I should have. And it got me thinking, you know, it's been like 5 years. We're overdue for another one. That would have been a perfect launch title. Like, the Switch 2 launch lineup with, Animal Crossing as the launch title, and then Mario Kart as the game coming out in July. I think that would have been, like, the perfect lineup. Because he should have been a launch title. We're getting there. We're waiting on our lead artist to get out of school. And then we're gonna start cooking again. I'm getting pretty sick of this cave. I think I've seen everything, which really sucks because I got no diamonds out of this. Ridiculous. Really is. Now we're just stuck in another snow biome. I wanted to... I yearned for the mines. This isn't what I wanted to do. Oh, is there another one over here? Have I explored this already? Yep. Darn it. Do you think there'll be any more third-party NSO consoles? What? Oh! Possibly. I think it would be something really older. And then it would probably be put on the cheaper Switch Online. I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, if they can deal with the licensing, yeah, why not? One thing I am curious, though, is if we're gonna see any consoles leave it. Specifically, what are the two on Switch Online right now? It's Genesis, which I don't think will leave. The other one is Neo Geo, right? Am I, like, completely misremembering here? It wasn't Game Gear, was it? Halo MCC being a launch title would have definitely been a system seller. It for real would have, and that would have been hilarious. 2014 Halo compilation being the thing that sells people to Switch 2, you could not ask for a funnier timeline. I think we'll get TurboGrafx and Master System Saturn if we're lucky. I'd love to see Dreamcast on it, personally. I think that might be a bit of a pipe dream, but personally that would be what I would ask for. Genesis is the only third party. Why did I think Neo Geo was on it? Maybe it's because I'm delusional. That could be why. I don't know what else to do in this area. I think I've explored all I could really find. I want to find more caves. I wanted to explore the caves, but I don't want to walk up the snow either and then get stuck in it. Neo Geo was a Wii Virtual Console system, though. Okay, that's why I'm getting confused there. That makes more sense. So, like, I know I didn't pull that name out of nowhere. I'm not that delusional. Like, it definitely came from somewhere. Oh, it's a new pig. I haven't seen one of those yet. He already looks like he's been cooked. Okay, I guess we are walking for another cave. Hi, Grape. Pretty sure Saturn is hard to work with, so I doubt that it would be anytime within early years of the system. Saturn's not that powerful, though. I believe in the Switch 2's ability to emulate the Saturn. And it's not even like Nintendo comes up with their own emulators for this stuff. Didn't we, like, find out that they were using Dolphin for something? They're gonna just steal someone else's emulator, right? Or was that, like, made up? I could have been bamboozled with that one. I think K hasn't done Neo Geo Collection in a while. I think there's a strong chance we get it. I genuinely do not know any Neo Geo games, and that is a personal problem. I'm not actually the biggest fan of retro gaming. There's not a whole ton outside of Nintendo that I've really had an interest in playing. I have really wanted to own an N64 for a while, though. That's been on my my buy list for a while. That one day when I have $1 million bajillion, I'll get around to doing. Just have a big fat stack of N64 games to get around in my free time. How well do you think Nintendo is doing for handholds compared to competitors? What? Grapey, I'm a little confused there. What, you can't spend $600 on the misadventures of Tron? Is that how much? I don't think I've heard of that one. It doesn't shock me that there's some stupid ass game I've never heard of that goes for $600. Man, I miss Prime. Like, I had my retro gaming phase when I was like 11 years old. I would spend all my allowance money down at like the flea market to get whatever refurbished garbage I could get my hand on. Handhelds, like, oh my gosh, thank you, Grape. I really was being stupid with that one. I don't know, after a while I just really stopped caring about wanting to like play old games. It's like I want to play Minecraft, and then like 10 years later I want to play Minecraft. We ever gonna find another cave? There is hope. There is hope. There is no more hope. Compared to other handhelds, it's not even a competition. Like, I saw some people commenting, like, well, compared to, like, the Asus ROG or the Steam Deck or, the NVIDIA Nutsack something, I don't really know. It has no competition. No one's... Wasn't it, like, a big deal that the Steam Deck was, finally gonna be sold in Walmart? The Switch 2 has no competition. Well, it does have competition. It's Xbox and PlayStation. As much as Nintendo says they don't want to compete, that is their competition. Alright, maybe we'll actually get lucky and find diamonds in this one. Let's just go as low as possible. The fact that we are at Y level 86 is not inspiring confidence, and also we are going the wrong way. Something, literally anything. Surely this cave is not about to end right here. Bye, Pink. Wow, cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. But competition-wise, the only thing I could see potentially being a competition or a competitor is if Microsoft actually does lock in and make an Xbox handheld. Closest competitor is the PlayStation Portal. No, it's not. The PlayStation Portal is a glorified controller. There is no competition there. If the rumors are true and the Surface team is actually working on a portable, oh my god, a portable Xbox, then I could see there being real competition for the Switch. But until that happens, that it has no competition. I don't need those 3 iron. I'm looking for diamonds. The problem is that when I play Minecraft, I'm such a hoarder, and I believe that like everything I have on me is going to be important at some way, shape, or point. So then I'll just keep like the most unnecessary garbage. There we go. Or maybe? No, just big ass room. Old Minecraft cave generation ass chunk right here. Personally though, I don't, my feelings on Xbox are so mixed right now. If you would have asked me back during like the Xbox One generation if I would buy an Xbox handheld, my answer would have been a resounding yes. But what would I play now on an Xbox handheld? It don't got no games. They're gonna sell you on something, and then you're gonna buy it, and there's gonna be like nothing on it. Xbox can make whatever they want. They can charge whatever they want for it. Bottom line, there is no games on the Xbox anymore. Ooh, we just fell quite a bit there. We are gonna find diamonds with this one. Cool. What is that over there? Where's my monster? Is this second or third monster of the day? I think it's second. The doublet companies will just sit around forever and let Nintendo just take over handhelds. Newsflash, they took over handhelds in 2017. I realistically don't even see any way that anyone could compete with them at this point, which is, I think, why we're seeing so much stagnation with them, because they really don't have competition, at least in terms of handhelds. And I don't think anyone even wants to compete either. Like, that's such a hard competition to get into, that even the idea that Microsoft would, like, be vaguely interested in going to compete is just crazy. Especially when they have no good games. Go on, sell your stupid handheld. There's still not going to be any games on it. And when there are games, it will be 6 out of 10 games, Game Pass slop. If this whole thing just went to nowhere, I'm going to be so upset. We just went down this, like, big tunnel only for there to be, like, absolutely nothing there. That would literally never happen. That would never happen, right? Nintendo cornered handheld with DS. PSP gave them good run for their money, and honestly, if Sony would have kept up with it, I feel like they could have had a shot. But they made it led to nothing. God damn it! Now we're just stuck down here. The Switch 2 is not worth it. Like $90 for a controller. Damn, I couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with you more. I absolutely do. This is a safe space to say that. This is a safe space for people that want to spend their money on things that are worth spending their money on. I will buy that shit pre-owned. You know, honestly, I am excited for it. I am excited to get my hands on it and play a new game. To play new Nintendo games. I'm not going to give them my money. It's kind of like, it's pretty cut and dry, honestly. I am simply just someone that wants to play good games. But I do not agree that they're doing the right thing with this, so they're not going to get my money. Like, it's a pretty neutral feeling. Like, that video was not me just being a hater. That was pretty cold and unfeeling there. The people thinking that was rage bait are crazy, though. They haven't seen me rage bait. Me rage baiting leads to some of the funniest moments that one could possibly produce, which I absolutely, by all means, will get there. The only thing stopping me is my lack of car to buy props. But by all means, we are going to get there. It'll be some pure heat. Trust on that one. Is there gonna be a Splatoon 4? Absolutely. It's made too much money for it not to. That'll probably be around the time when I end up genuinely getting one, by it I mean Switch 2, but as previously stated, it will be pre-owned. I don't hate it, but the prices are damn high. I do honestly think the Switch 2 price was at least $50 too high. I think it would have been in their best interest to do whatever it takes to remain the cheapest on the market. I think letting that slide over to Xbox is going to have a lot of consequences that they didn't prepare for. You have valid stances. I'm just a mindless consumer. You know what? As long as you're happy, Alan. As long as you're happy. I think there is a real genuine danger in their business strategy of letting slide. Oh, that's a bat. He was a sacrifice to the goat devil. There is a real risk that in giving up that spot, because at the end of the day, I'm stuck in this cave. At the end of the day, the people that really spike up those Switch sales numbers were not people like you and me that are like obsessed with children's games. It was little Timmy's mommy who got him one for his birthday that made the Switch the best-selling console on the market that has been on the market. It beat the PS2, right? Did that happen? Did we get there yet, or were we still like a few million sales behind? Yeah, no, it did happen. I remember it happened because like the day it happened, Sony like updated the PS2 sales after like 20 years. Not 20 years, 10 years, right? Yeah, it did pass it. What a horrible cave there. I didn't even know Lapis could spawn at Y level. What are we at? 62? I will drift as the cow while giggling and kicking my feet. Yeah, like I was saying, the people that prop up this company are not people like you and me. It's little Timmy's mommy. It is the single mother of 3 who worked overtime for 3 weeks in order to get little Timmy something nice for Christmas because he did all of his chores without complaining or pissing his pants. And giving up that cheapest spot to Microsoft, I think, could be exactly what Microsoft needs to finally, like, get people on their feet, regardless of how upset little Timmy's going to be that he can't play Mario Kart and has to play Halo Infinite instead, which I would be pretty upset about that, too, if I had to play Halo Infinite. But giving up that spot, I don't think enough consideration was taken into that. I think they should have done whatever it would have taken to at least get it down to 400 for the base console, and then do the Mario Kart bundle for 450. I think the that extra like tacked on $50 could be deadly going forward for them. Especially if we're about to be hit with tariffs too, because remember, the Switch 2 prices is not accounting for inflation. They made that number before they took inflation in. And you might be thinking, well, they already upped the cost of the accessories to deal with inflation. The Series X is 5 years old, and they just upped it for inflation. So do not assume there are any rules made on inflation. Don't believe this is possible. Look up Xbox inflation rule number 34. It's real. They make rules for this. That was off the dome. That was beautiful, I know. Yeah, to finish that little yap, now that we found a village, I think that was a really dangerous move to give up cheapest spot. I thought I just saw a shipwreck too. Apparently I'm crazy. I did not indeed see a shipwreck. Ruining little Timmy's childhood by putting him through some mid games. Yeah, exactly. Like, you might as well just beat the kid at that point. It's still better than making him play Halo Infinite. If I were little Timmy, I know I would have just preferred a whipping at that point. Like, at least the punishment only lasts like 5 minutes versus like 40 hours of playing Halo, playing modern Halo. You know, a bundle would solve a lot of my problems right now. Can it fit a full stack of coal? That's all it could fit. How do I take stuff out of the bundle? Okay, there we are. What's fitting in you? Yeah, now we got some conveniently placed bundle really saving me here. Can you rant about the Kinect? What's there to talk about? The Kinect's been dead for like a decade, right? I just don't know what I would talk about there. Can I not put a fishing rod in there? It's crazy. Yep, now we got space. I mean, the Kinect killed the Xbox brand. I mean... No, I still think the Xbox One would have been a failure regardless of the Kinect, even if it was $400. Just get little Timmy Splatoon 2. He'll be suffering through no players. What a shame. Tariffs might put everyone on digital games now. No, they're gonna up the price of digital games too. You're being blissfully optimistic here in not thinking that they won't just up the price of digital games too, because they absolutely will. $100 for digital game. Waiter, more $100 slot, please. It's pretty mid-village. I don't really think I looked through all of it, but I'm so late game into this world, it really doesn't even matter. What a shame, honestly. Maybe it's time to start a new world soon. I still haven't beat the Ender Dragon on this world. We got so late game without beating any bosses on this world. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm just exploring for the sake of exploring. Oh. Oh, we stumble into a cave? Have I been in this one yet? Don't think so. Perfect. Finally, something to do. Now, surely this will not just be another cave that I get stuck in. Oh, no, there's stuff down here. We are finally getting diamonds with this one, boys. Do you think I can MLG it over to there? Alright, let's see what happens. Nope! Oh, that's hilarious. Could not, as a matter of fact, make it over there. And we're having a real hard time right now. Hello? Yep, there we go. There we go. That was a problem there. Well, darn, now I don't know what to do. Because I went far away from home to get that. Fight the Wither. No. I don't want to do that. I don't know what else I want to do in this world. Bug rock. Yeah, literally. Gotten to the point where we're too late game for fun. I don't know. I might be done yapping soon anyway. I go like 45 minutes of yap to let everyone know I'm not dead. I still have to work on my my course tonight anyway. My funny little personal trainer course. Dear God, I feel like every time I do that, I like walk away more depressed than when I went in. Have I not been in this cave? Cave right next to where we set up base, and no one's ever been in it. Hold up. What do we got over here? Keep inventory. How dare you play Minecraft comfortably? Hey, that was not my choice. This is my realm with my friend, and he wanted to keep inventory. If it were my choice, I would not be playing like a little bitch. I would have that shit turned off. We subbed for the yap. And I did my due diligence. I yapped at the camera. I know what I did. Who was texting me? Could I stop being texted right now? Need everyone to just leave me alone. 2 times the charm for post high school education. This one's not in a school though, so this one gives me hope. It is difficult though. I'm getting to the point where I'm like starting to learn anatomy and physiology, and it is perplexing to say the least. Like, I yapped about video games on the internet for too long to understand smart people stuff, so we are in the trenches right now. Will the Rizzy Realm ever return? That's a question for Bob. And also, we're not back enough to be hosting big streams yet, if you could not tell by the view count. We are clearly not back enough yet. But it's okay. Because there is a lot, we are seeing positive signs very quickly. What is the real-time view count at right now? 23. We are at 16,380 in the last 48 hours. That is a positive sign. Have not stopped the sub count bleeding yet. I don't know what that's going to take. That might just be a natural course of things, but it is not very motivating seeing that. Regardless, we will persist. God damn it, I will get this channel to 100k. It will kill me, but I will do it. Wish there was a more efficient way to get, glowing sacks. Like, I don't want to kill them, but I want my funny glowing signs. I don't know if you guys have ever taken, like, smart people stuff, like anatomy and physiology. I'm not the very best in that. Guys, I thought this was just gonna be me telling people how to lift weights. What do you mean I have to, like, understand how the human body works? I didn't know I was signing up for this. I've also low-key been, I've been thinking about this for over the last few days, too. Like, be greedy and make the realm a member bonus. Do not tempt me with a good time. I don't want to deal with realm stuff. I'd have to, like, get Buff to set it up for me and then just, like, send him money to run the realm for me. So I do not feel like dealing with that. Crapper's your life. Hi, Axel. Why did you name? How long has your name been Pet Rock for? Has it always been Pet Rock? Did the name Axel just come to me in a dream? Did I just make that up? Is there more cave over here? I feel like I had to have explored all of this at some point. The fact that there is new cave over here is quite shocking. If I'm already part of the realm, there is no active realm right now. This is my personal realm. I can't see if there's more up there. There we are. Let's figure that out. My watch is telling me to stand, but I refuse to move. Who's actually sound crazy? I'm gaslighting you. See, it's not proper gaslighting if you tell me that you're gaslighting me. You could have, like, fully had me convinced that I had just made up the name Axel and was just calling you that for the last, like, 3 years, and there was, like, no reason to be doing this, and that was, like, never anything you used for an alias, and I just completely made that up. Just like I made up all of you in my head, and you're all, like, my, Oh, that's my lodestone. I have to bring that back safely. What does the lodestone do? I know it does something important, but I don't know what it does, and I think it's something to do with redstone, so it will probably just sit in a chest and rot, because neither of us know how to use redstone. I'm a robot. You're not a robot, you're a demon that lives in my head that I made up, because I'm crazy. You came to me in a dream. Is there slime up there? Did I just see slime particles? I think I might just be going crazier by the moment. There's no slime. There's never been a slime. It does crack. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Don't need more iron. Yep, now I'm back to caves I've already explored. Okay, so it's just that one little chunk of cave that I haven't been to yet. Oh, I haven't been over here. Dude, this cave system we found when we made the world, and it is crazy that I am still exploring it and finding new things. Is it really gaslighting if gaslighting doesn't exist? See, that's proper gaslighting right there. Good job. Hello, in this stream we're going to teach you how to manipulate people properly. Just like I'm being gaslit into believing I might actually find diamonds in here. There are no diamonds. There's never been any diamonds. I don't even think they're in this game. Not crazy enough. Exactly. You could always go more off the deep end. Notice that my lack of being able to transport myself has made me want to make videos on Nintendo again. So the stir crazy has led to true insanity, and it's just simply, something that I will never escape at this point. That's okay. We're getting this channel to 100K one way or another. Now, if I could stop that violent sub-bleeding, we'd be golden right now. Am I gonna have to make another fucking Splatoon video? I swear to God. I swear to God. Do not make... That's a fate worse than death. I'll do it to stop the bleeding, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. I do genuinely wish I could love that game again. You know, honestly, maybe it's been long enough. You know, I don't think I've played it since I got in the accident. Maybe I should try it again. Maybe we'll do a Splatoon stream tomorrow. There's always another slur to say, so you can always be more crazy. There's always another holy comment right there. If you ever feel like you're not doing enough, there's always another slur you could say. It could always be worse. It absolutely could be. Why is there XP right here? What die? I'm pretty sure this world's on peaceful, too. What man-made abomination could have caused that one lone piece of XP to be right there? Yeah, there's still new cave in this cave system. That is so weird. Or is getting Splatoon withdrawal. No, I'm saying I haven't tried it, so I don't know if I'm getting withdrawal. See, I think you're going off the deep end. Do not go back to Splatoon 3. You're back to Splatoon sometime this year. It's inevitable. I think what I need to do is try it again and really see if I can finally make it through like 2 hours of sitting down in front of the camera, playing the game, and see if it doesn't make me want to blow my brains out by the hour mark. That'll be the real experiment. I would love to be back enough to the point where it doesn't make me want to go insane. Like that was when I was in my prime on the platform. The only thing, maybe I can like go through hypnosis to make me love it again. Chat, am I cooking with this idea? I almost just, oh, I thought I almost fell in the lava. It's not that I don't want Splatoon 3 is your Green Goblin mask on your Switch menu. It literally is. I want to love it again. I want to enjoy it the way I did when I was younger. And I don't know why I can't anymore. Because like I don't even get the same enjoyment out of 2 anymore. It's not even my most played game either. Destiny is my most played game. I don't know where the mental connection went. Although I'm thinking, since I have gone through so much trauma in the last like 2 weeks, you know, maybe it will be back. Maybe I haven't tried it out enough. Maybe that's on the, maybe a Splatoon stream is on the agenda for tomorrow. We're just like piece by piece rebuilding Summer 2022. We're gonna do the same shit again and get a different result. Splatoon is the gateway drug at this point. It's not the gateway drug. That is the final drug that I can't seem to hit. Okay, back to bed. Fake me. You're clearly off your meds. If you go back to Splatoon 3, then I'll have no choice but to make another fanfic. That's how back I want to be. I want to be back to where Axel is writing fanfiction of me again. Dude, this cave is like genuinely crazy. I did not know this thing was this big, and yet still not one diamond. Do you know Retep, and do you think he's evil? No, Retep is one of the most misunderstood characters in fiction. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. I thought I was gonna be able to like completely go off the dome there and just say some like stupid shit to defend this. Wait, Deku Dom Day, Deku Dom Day, Deku de I was the knight in shining armor. How long did it take? 56 minutes to find one diamond. Did I at least get 2 out of that? Nope. Okay, but we still got another chance. There's hope. Okay, yeah, what do we got? 3 from? Yeah, we got 3 from that one. Perfect. All right. An hour to find 4 diamonds. Life is brutal. No, how many times am I gonna do that? Life is brutal. There goes my summer break plans pulling up Google Docs as we speak. Oh, there's more! There's more! Perfect! We're getting rewarded. We're getting rewarded for all of the hard work. Looking for the diamonds is paying off. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss any on my way over there. Is that gonna flow over there? Nope. Perfect. We're good. How can you support Retep even after the allegations? The allegations are false. I don't want to hear any slander from my boy. 3 for that one. We had 7 right now. Perfect. My boy was hit with the false allegations. I don't want to hear this. Speaking of horrible things, I, against my own will, had to, sit through the new Kanye song that dropped on SoundCloud. The one with the name that I can't say. It's honestly heartbreaking. Well, like, I've tried to distance myself from all of the Kanye news lately to, like, preserve the image I had of him as an artist. Sitting through that one, man, that was painful. You know we're getting to some bad points where we can't even say the name of the song on stream. Chat, it might genuinely be over. He did not say that word. He did say that word. That combination, that duo of words that we're not allowed to say. Maybe. It might genuinely be over at this point. I don't even think we can use might anymore. Speaking of Kanye, do you still use the excuse he made graduation? What are you talking about? He did all of that and he made graduation. That's one of my favorite rage baits to use. Every now and then I'll see the comments on like Instagram news pages talking about that, and I'll just respond to them and he made graduation. That might be one of my favorite rage baits of all time. It doesn't get most people. Most people are in on the joke at this point, but every now and then you'll get someone that takes it and it's like the most rewarding thing. With my cousin reading magazines, good ending. Oh, I wish my camera was working right now. Oh, there we are. Even more. We're cooking with this one. There we are. We made it through the tough times. What is this? Our 3rd or 4th diamond? I don't remember. I think this is diamond number 3. I hate that stupid song. The beat went so hard to where that one verse, the really horrible repeated thing on that song that I can't say the name of, has been stuck in my head, and it is the most intrusive, stuck in my head song that I've ever had to deal with. Like, I don't want these words repeating in my head. I don't like that the beat was catchy. Please leave me alone. I did not consent to this. Honey needs a Fortnite collab. See, if he wouldn't have just if we would have just not ooh, perfect. That's definitely diamond number 4. If he would have just locked in and normaled out, we could have Kanye in Fortnite. But because of circumstances outside of our control, we'll never get it now. And that is truly the biggest crime here. I think we only got one from that one. Darn. At least I'll take any diamond at this point. So what games do you want to make videos on? Besides Splatoon, obviously. I don't really know. I mean, the Xbox video not doing as hot as the Switch one did, it kind of confirmed to me that I am still limited to Nintendo games, which I can work with that. I know I want to make one trying to pinpoint when we're going to see stuff on Animal Crossing again, due to my weird Animal Crossing phase I'm going into now. But I want to do that one. I want to do one where we try to figure out how long it's going to take till we get a new one of those, because it should be relatively soon. Like, that could be, I wouldn't rule that out as a Switch 2-year one game, which that one would potentially be one that convinces me to get a Switch. Not new, but still have one nonetheless. I can't say that word in Fortnite. I'm surprised they let you put that in chat. They let Travis Scott in the skies. The sky's the limit. No, they let Travis Scott in before he did. Oh, am I out of wood? It might genuinely be over for exploring. That's okay, we got like 10 diamonds. Alright, where am I going to strategically place my last torch? Probably right here. Anything good? Is that a diamond up there? No, it's not. It's over. It's over. It's so over. Never came prepared for this one. Should make a game review on Hi-Fi Rush on PlayStation now, so you should be able to get it. It's on Switch now too, right? Yeah, it's over for caving. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that for later so I can come back. Yeah, GG's. Me no prepared. Me go into cave without any torches, and we hope for the best. It's okay. We got a few more for the stash though. Still don't know where, oh, yeah, there it is. The stash room is still relatively new. I don't do any of the builds on the base, I just find the resources. So I, like, still have not memorized where everything is in the world yet. Okay, we're getting up there. We're getting close to having the third stack. Travis has been out of Fortnite item shop longer than the Confederacy existed. That... I knew that beforehand, but I still think that's funny whenever I hear about it. All coal, no torches. Do I have anything from the bundle? What else is left in there? How much stuff was here? Okay. I think Hi-Fi Rush is on Switch, but honestly, I think that's for the best. How so? What would I classify the lodestone as? Is that it's a stone, so maybe I should put it in there. Well, hold on. What does a lodestone do in Minecraft?
In Minecraft, a lodestone is a special block that can be used to create a compass that points towards a specific location.
Okay, that does sound really important. I don't know how to use a lodestone though. Can I make Can I make a lodestone that like points me towards specific things? Like Like an abandoned village or a woodland mansion. That would be cool. Tough. Man, that block is so tough. Or oh, I need to smelt the iron now. The like pitiful amount of iron I brought back, and by pitiful I mean 2 stacks. So good enough. Wouldn't buying the game on Switch give Nintendo more money? Oh no, I wasn't gonna do that. No, I wasn't gonna do that because it would still be better to play it on PlayStation, quality-wise. I was just wondering if it was on Nintendo. Yeah, because it's a Microsoft game and they're making their rollout over there. Wood, nature, yeah. Okay, we can put that in there. I want to put those around the world somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I thought I threw these bones down earlier. I don't know how they got back here. Hi-Fi Rush is peak, but sadly I can only experience it through walkthroughs. Skill issue. Oh wait, the glowing stacks would be there. Where's my ore bin? There we are. I need to make this in a block soon. I think I should put the packed ice in here. Took a bunch of that back. We can make some rails somewhere. Sorry, I'm kind of rock phobic sometimes. Sometimes I'm rock phobic all the time. It's not an ore, but no one's going to tell me not to put it in there. Obsidian, we'll put that with stone. Actually, no, we keep that with nether. Item management is the one thing I hate more than anything. I hate being organized, and you could tell by how badly my inventory management was earlier on. Oh, I should fix my pickaxe with that. Is there anything else I had to smelt? No. Alright, you're getting a little on the nose there. Okay, yeah, for real, I think I'm done. But I think we'll try and get through 2 hours of Splatoon tomorrow. It might be the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. Maybe I'll enjoy it. I don't really know. I don't know. I might hop on after I get done here and just, like, play a few rounds and see how it goes. And if it doesn't make me want to kill myself, there'll be more hope for tomorrow. But regardless, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's it. Went to my science class. My teacher showed us Interstellar 2. Interstellar 2 does not exist. It was a YouTube video of Death Stranding cutscenes with the title being replaced. Are you for real? That's hilarious. I really hope that's true. I really hope that's not some copy pasta. Trust me, it's just Burnout. If it's just Burnout, it should be over by now because the Burnout's been like 2 years long. So we'll see. I'll play a few rounds after and see if it doesn't make me want to kill myself. We'll figure it out. Yep, okay, I'm done. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. New short just dropped like 9 minutes ago. You already seen it, but go watch it.